Hello everyone, I welcome you to Arcastro Science, and today I have brought the house which deals with happiness, comforts, luxuries. It says whether we are in a comfort zone. It says, do we have a happy heart? Are we having the peace of mind? Everything can be seen through this house. In my last video, that is third house in astrology, I dealt with the efforts, hobbies, activities, our valor, courage, etc. etc. In doing all those things, a native can feel tired. The native may have the urge to get the comforts, happiness in life. He or she may need a happy heart, peace of mind. So this is the house in astrology which I am going to talk today. Will give all the luxuries, comforts, happiness and peace of mind. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today I have brought the fourth house in astrology, the house of happiness, the house of our mother, the house which tells whether we are getting the peace of mind or not. And who better than a mother can know which thing gives us happiness, where and why, and how the peace of mind lies in particular thing. Our mother knows it better. A mother knows how to nourish a particular child. That is the reason fourth house is also called the house of mother. Are we having a happy heart? Are we having the peace of mind? Can be seen through the fourth house. Our comforts, luxuries, nourishment can be seen through the fourth house. The place where we live, our home, homely environment can be seen through the fourth house. Are we contented or not? Because the heart will feel happy if we are satisfied, if we are contented by each and everything which God has given to us. Let me cite one example. A person may be very poor, may be living in a very small house, small hut, but still the person may be having the peace of mind, may have a happy heart, may be contented that whatever God has given to him, he is satisfied. On the contrary, a person can be the owner of 10 bungalows, he can have all the luxuries, comforts and amenities of life, but still the person is not happy at all. He may not have the peace of mind, he may not have the happy heart, because the heart is not contented now. All these things can be seen through the fourth house, because the fourth house is the house of happiness, comforts, luxuries. Fourth house will tell the buildings and ancestral properties, landed properties. It can be seen through the fourth house. Fourth house also deals with the vehicles, conveyances, because it is also a part of the luxuries and comforts of our life. Suppose you want to go to market which is 1 kilometer away from our house. If we don't have that luxurious car or the convenience, we may have to walk 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer in order to take the things from the market and come back again. But if we have the conveyance, if we have the vehicles, then we can take help of that, and in a luxurious and comfortable journey we can do our work and come back to our home. That all can be seen through the fourth house. That means all the material possessions and comforts, luxurious things which can make us feel happy can be seen through the fourth house. Suppose we are living in a home, and it may happen the person may feel that I can only be happy if I will have a big dining table, a cozy sofa set or big LED TV. And suppose suddenly the person obtains it, he will feel happy. That material possessions, that happiness can be seen through the fourth house. That is, all luxurious and comfortable things which can make him feel happy can be seen through the fourth house. Luxurious vehicles, beautiful home, anything which can make the appearance of the home very colorful, very beautiful, beautiful shades of colors, perfumes, beautiful clothes can be seen from the fourth house, because now beautiful clothes can make him feel happy. He or she may feel that now I am satisfied, can be seen through the fourth house. Fourth house is the house of our mother, because mother knows where our peace lies. How can the nourishment of a child can be done can be seen through the fourth house, because a mother knows that. Our relation with the mother, our what we are getting from mother, the teachings, the nourishment, each and everything can be seen from the fourth house. The significator of the fourth house is Moon and Venus, because fourth house originally deals with the midnight sky, and in the midnight sky Moon is brightest. Even Venus is very bright in the night sky. So Moon is our mind, Moon is our mother, which nourishes us. That is the reason peace of mind and heart can be seen through the fourth house. And guess what? Fourth house is originally the Digbala of Moon, that is the directional strength of Moon. Venus also gets Digbala or directional strength in the fourth house. Venus deals with all the conveniences, luxuries, comforts, anything which can make us happy is Venus. And that is the reason it significates the fourth house. Since Moon nourishes us in a cool, calm posture in the form of mother, that is the reason Moon also significates the fourth house. Apart from the Lord of the fourth house, the placement of Moon and Venus will also signify, will have a very big say that how the fourth house is going to perform in the life of a native. It may happen that the fourth Lord is in a not very good placement, but the Moon and Venus is very well placed, and there are some benefic aspect on the fourth house. Then the significations of the fourth house will be saved even when the Lord of the fourth house is not in a good placement, because now the significators are very strong. They will try to save the significations, they will try to perform well, they will try to give their best results. Fourth house also deals with education. In my second house, I told about the immediate receivings a native get right after the birth from the family, which also includes the primary education. In the fourth house, education means the compulsory education till the specialization occurs. I mean, a person may be very good in science stream. Later on, he may take the science stream or he may take the fine arts. That is from the fifth house. But the compulsory education can be seen from the fourth house. That is what education is odd in the fourth house. That is the reason if the fourth lord or the fourth house has the benefic aspects, or the fourth lord is in the good dignity, then the person can be very well educated or very good intelligent person. That can also be seen from the fourth house. Fourth house and the fourth lord, seventh house and the seventh lord, if they are in good dignity, it also signifies happy married life. Fourth house denotes the chest and the respiratory system of our body. So if the fourth lord or the fourth house is afflicted, then the chest problems or respiratory disorders can be seen in the life of a native. The houses 1, 4, 7, 10 are called the Kendra houses or quadrant houses. Now the house number 1 is also a part of trines, that is 1, 5, 9. So if we take the houses 4, 7, 10, these three houses are the parts of the Kendra or the quadrant. It is called that the Kendra or the quadrants are the pillars of the horoscope, because it denotes the daily doings or the daily works of our life. Because the fourth house will say about the general happiness, how our childhood was. Our childhood was prosperous or very sickly or very uneven, ups and downs, everything can be seen from the fourth house. Are we getting all the happinesses, comforts, luxuries, motherly nourishment can be seen from the fourth house. It is very important part of the life. That is the reason fourth house is one of the pillars of the horoscope. As I told that if the lord of the fourth house or the fourth aspects on the fourth house, positions on the fourth house along with the seventh house, if it is good, then it also denotes the happy married life. So that means before the marriage how it was and after the marriage how it was, everything can be seen in accordance to the fourth house. Are we having our own home, or are we having to get our home future? Are we trying to get the happiness of home, can be seen from the fourth house. So it is very important. That is the reason if fourth house gets afflicted, the peace of mind gets afflicted. If any malefic is giving the strong malefic aspects, or if any malefic is sitting, or a functional malefic is sitting on the fourth house, then it will try to disrupt the comforts, luxuries, and happiness, and most importantly, motherly nourishment and peace of mind. That is the reason such persons can become hard-hearted. Such person can become very angry and short-tempered within a moment. Then such type of person will try to get happiness, try to find the happiness in sensual pleasures, because now the comforts are very limited to such type of persons. Since the fourth house is afflicted, now he will try to find these carnal pleasures or sensual pleasures. So let us talk about the planets when they come and sit on the fourth house. Whenever the benefics come and sit in the fourth house, it is very good, it is considered to be very good. Whereas when the malefics come and sit in the fourth house, it is generally not considered very good, because it is the house of happiness, Sukh Sthan, Matri Sthan. So whenever benefics will come, it will bring the benefic results. When the malefic will come, it will try to disrupt it. Let me start with Sun. Sun is considered as a mild malefic planet, a cruel planet, separative planet. That is the reason such type of person can be devoid of happiness, comforts in the early part of the life. Such person can be separated from the mother, or the mother can be separated from the child. Since Sun is the father, it may happen that father can have taken the role of the mother. Or the other aspect is, it may happen the person can be in a government service, because sitting in the fourth house, Sun will aspect the 10th house. Now the 10th house will be illuminated. Such person can be in a government service or in a very high authority. Fourth house can also be seen as a parliamentary career. So such person can be very good in politics. Political career can be seen from that. Even the person if in a private job, still the person will be in a high authority, because Sun is authority. Sun will give him that power to sit in that particular position. Even the boss of that particular person will try to respect him, because now the person will become very dignified. Let us understand how Moon will give result when Moon is sitting in the fourth house. If the Moon is of bright fortnight, if the Moon is not afflicted, if Moon is having all the benefic aspects, then Moon will signify that the person is very attached with the mother. The Moon will signify that the person has a very emotional attachment with the mother. The person is getting nourished right from the childhood. He will be recognized by the leaders. He will be recognized in the higher authorities. He can become a leader. He will gain all the wealth, houses, happiness, conveniences, everything, because now the Moon is in good dignity. If the Moon is afflicted, it may also signify the person gets separated from the mother. If the Moon is in movable sign, it may signify the person may travel to foreign countries. Let us understand what Mars will do if Mars is sitting in the fourth house. Mars is a soldier. So what is the work of a soldier at home? It is a very difficult position for a Mars to sit at home in the fourth house. What does comforts, luxuries, happiness has to do with a soldier? Soldier's work is to go to the battlefield, fight it out for the king. Now he is bound to sit at home. That martial energy will come into the home, and that is the reason fights, quarrels can be seen from that particular position. The person can have frequent quarrels with the mother or the motherly figure at home. Since that aggression is always there, so the person may not have the peace of mind. The interesting part is, one of the name of Mars is Bhumi Suto, means son of Bhumi, means son of earth. So anything which is related to land, Bhumi, earth, is Mars. So since Mars is in the 4th house, Mars will signify that the person may have his own house, but still the peace of mind will not be there, because that Martian aggression will be there each and every time. Quarrels, fightings, each and every time it will be there. Let us understand what will happen if Mercury sits in the 4th house. Again, Mercury is a very receptive planet. In the benefic aspects, it turns benefic. In the malefic aspect, it turns malefic. Let us understand if the Mercury is unafflicted. In a well-degradative, Mercury is sitting in the 4th house. Mercury is the significator of intelligence. It is the significator of education. And 4th house is also the house of education. So, such person can be very learned, very intelligent and well educated. Such person can be very wealthy, will get all the amenities of life. It also signifies the person can visit to other countries because it is aspecting the 10th house. Let us understand what will happen if Jupiter comes into the 4th house. Jupiter is a great benefic. In the 4th house, it will give the person all sorts of happiness, comforts. It also signifies that right from the childhood, the person has got all the essential luxuries, comforts, amenities. Each and every time he has got everything. It also signifies that the person may have a very big house, very big kitchen, because Jupiter expands the signification of the house where it sits. House, now Jupiter sits there, big house. 4th house is the kitchen where the cook is food, because nourishment is associated with the 4th house. Now Jupiter is sitting there, big kitchen. Such person can get the respect from the rulers. Back in the days, it was considered that the rulers used to respect such type of people. Nowadays, government or the higher authority can respect such type of persons. Such persons can become dignitaries in their life. Due to its aspect on the 10th house, 7th aspect on the 10th house, such person can have religious pursuits, what we call Tirth Yatra. The 5th aspect of Jupiter will be on the 8th house. So it will prevent the scams and scandals. The 9th aspect of Jupiter will be on the 12th house. And 12th house is the house of salvation, liberation. Such placement and such aspect on the 12th house will ensure salvation for the native. The person can become very spiritual with the age. So now we'll understand what Venus will do when it will come to the 4th house. See, Venus is known for art, culture. So such person may have great taste for music, art and culture. Venus is the significator of vehicles, amenities, luxurious things, comforts, vehicles, convenience, each and everything which can give us happiness, any material thing which can give us happiness. And Venus will come to the 4th house, then the person will be having all such luxuries, comforts, convenience, vehicles, each and everything. Venus will give it. Not only that, 4th house Venus can make great artist. It is a very great asset for an artist to have Venus in the 4th house. Let us talk about Saturn. Now see, Saturn is a natural malefic planet. And it is considered that Saturn is considered to be sannyasi or yogi. Now if a yogi is coming in the house of luxury and comforts, what can a yogi do with the luxuries and comforts? He has nothing to do. So what will happen? It may happen that the person may not get all the happinesses, luxuries during the childhood. With time, in the later on part of the time, in the lateral life, the native may get the happiness, but in the initial stage of the life, the person may be devoid of happiness, and the person's childhood can be restricted, limited, because Saturn is restriction and limitation. Saturn is also sacrifice. It may happen in order to get the peace of mind. The person was bound to leave the motherland and go somewhere else in order to find the peace. Let us talk about Rahu and Ketu. See, Rahu is obsession and desire. When Rahu comes in the 4th house, the person's obsession is always to find the comforts, luxury, peace of mind at home. But since it is obsessed, even if he gets everything, still he will find, no, I have not got. He will try to find it somewhere else. So it may happen that Rahu will make the person go away from the house, somewhere else, settle somewhere else, in order to find the peace of mind. In the female's horoscope, if Rahu is in the 4th house, it may create some unhappiness in the married life. Because Rahu is obsessive and it is a malefic planet. In the house of happiness, in the house of motherly nourishment, it will create some problem. It will take the native away from mother. Let us talk about Ketu. Ketu is seclusion. Ketu in the 4th house will say the person, even if the person will get all the happiness and comforts of life, still he will not feel happy. Still he will stay away from happiness and comforts. It may also say that the person may stay away from mother or devoid of mother. The person may live in someone other's home, because now 4th house is own home and he is secluded, he is detached from that home. Means it may also signify the person may live at some other's home, or the childhood of the person can be spent in some other's home. It can also signify the person can buy a property, landed property or home, but without using it, he sells it and makes profit. That can be seen from Ketu in 4th house, because now he is not keeping it. He is secluded from it. So he buys, sells and makes profit. It can also be seen from the 4th house Ketu. So these were the 9 planets in 4th house. Before ending the video, I will also discuss 2 special yogas which can signify good home in the life of a native. The first yoga is Uttam Griha Yoga, in which if the Lord of the 4th house along with any benefic is sitting in the Kendra or Trikon, then Uttam Griha Yoga is found, in which the native may get beautiful home, may have the luck of beautiful home, may live in a beautiful home. If the yoga is not from Lagna, then can be seen from the moon chart as well. The second yoga is very rare, very rare. The name of the yoga is Vichitra Saudya Parakara Yoga. This particular yoga signifies the native will acquire innumerable mansions. And how it forms, let me say you. If the 4th Lord, 10th Lord, Mars and Saturn, these 4 planets are conjunct in the horoscope, 4th Lord, 10th Lord, Mars and Saturn is conjunct in a horoscope, then Vichitra Saudya Parakara Yoga is formed. The native will acquire innumerable mansions. Okay, so this was 4th house in astrology from my side. So next time when I come back, I will be bringing the 5th house in astrology. So till then, take care, and if you have liked my video, press the like button, subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video on Vedic astrology, you get notified instantly. Till then, I hope you are well. I am signing off for today. Bye bye.